Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Starting the Day the Right Way 5-minute devotion for October 22nd, 2020. All right, so last night I'm putting my little guy to bed and we're praying, and all of a sudden he starts cracking up. And I said, "What are you cracking up over?" And he's like, "Daddy, do you think God would be okay if I called him Big G?" And I said, "I don't know. Why don't you ask?" Because we've been trying to teach him to listen to that small, quiet voice. And so he was laughing and cracking up, and he's like, "Lord, can I call you Big G?" And so then he started laughing even more. I said, "What did God say?" He said it was okay. I said, "All right." So then there you go. And he goes, and then he said, "Jesus, can I call you JC?" And he paused and he listened, and then he started cracking up and he said, I said, what did Jesus say? He said, "Jesus said, yes, I can call him JC." I said, "Okay." And then he goes, "What do you think the Holy Spirit will let me call him HS?" I said, "I don't know. Why don't you ask?" So he goes, "Holy Spirit, is it okay if I call you HS?" And we paused and he listened. I said, "What did the Holy Spirit say?" And he said, "Yes." He said, "Yes, it was okay to call him HS." And we were both cracking up for like 5 or 10 minutes after that, because it was a joyful time in the Lord and just praying. And it's really, really good to watch my son talk to God like this and hear from God. And this led me to this simple verse, but there's so much meaning packed behind it. And we got to be careful. There's a time for this and a time for something else, which I'll get into it. So the verse comes from John 15:15. And this is Jesus talking, almost towards the end of his ministry before he's about to be crucified. And it says this: "I no longer call you slaves, because a master doesn't confide in his slaves. Now you are my friends, since I have told you everything the Father told me." That's from the New Living Translation. The Message puts it this way: "You are my friends when you do the things I command you. I'm no longer calling you servants, because servants don't understand what their master is thinking and planning. No, I've named you friends, because I've let you in on everything that I've heard from the Father." And after walking out of the room and praying with my son last night, I really felt like my son's relationship with God is took a major turn for the better. That one of the things he's always said, "Daddy, I wish God could just be here like I see you and I see mommy, and I wish I could see Evie," his twin sister, who passed, after the first, on the second day after birth. And he's like, "I just wish I could see God and Jesus and the Holy Spirit." And it's just awesome to like really see him digging into this and experiencing God for real. And so, this verse is just that Jesus is our friend. He has held nothing back from us, nothing at all, right? We are a friend of God, okay? And there's a time to be friends, and then there's time for the God us relationship. So there are many different aspects to relationships, just like to your spouse or to your child. It differs, all right? Even different parts of an hour or different parts of a day, there's different roles that we take on. And so I would just encourage you just to dig into that relationship. Not only did Jesus die for you, not only did he come to this earth and experience the things that we've experienced, but he calls us his friends. And he has held nothing back from us. He held nothing back from his disciples. And now we even more than the disciples, we have the word. We have the word to go through. We have the word to flip back and forth, Old Testament, New Testament. We have the word to flip back and forth between the four gospels. We have the start from the finish. Okay, the disciples necessarily didn't have that, right? They really only had the Old Testament and whatever experience they had with Jesus while walking with him for 3 years. So just grab a hold of that. Grab a hold that Jesus is the type of friend who will be there for you at 3 o'clock in the morning when you need him. He's the type of friend who'll be with you all day at work. He's the type of friend he'll help you on those tests. He's the type of friend that'll give you the wisdom for your next promotion at your next job. He's the type of friend that'll help you get your next job. He's the type of friend that helps you get provision. Okay? He's that type of friend. Dig into this. I hope this is a blessing to you. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.